you met a guy, he's a manager at Target, he a great guy, can you be with him?
No. Would you date a guy that was a manager at Target? Like, I'm so tired of these celebrities. It's like, what are you even asking celebrities this question for? You know the answer. You know Ari Dadan is looking for a man that can get her G-Wagon. He might cheat on her. He might treat her like trash. But at least he has the money to buy her a Birkin. Do you get it? Do you feel it? So, you know, everybody don't live like that. Some of us just gonna live normal. Normalcy is okay. The black community needs to start preaching that to these young people. That's why they're obsessed with materialistic things and scamming and everything else, because they're not valuing normalcy. It's okay if he got a 9 to 5. Okay, girl, because do he got insurance? Okay, do he have a 401k plan? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, are your kids gonna be secure? Are they gonna go to a good school? Do you know what I'm saying? These are things that matter. We looking at these celebrities and they constantly putting themselves in the conversation. They're not a part of the conversation. Please stop speaking down on people with good, normal jobs. It's so corny to me. Like, it's just getting so lame. Like, let people live their life. Ugh.
You turn your daughters into hoes when you try to keep them from...
I promise you, go back and watch the video. It's good. I promise. It's lengthy, but it's worth the watch. So I talk about this all the time because everything she said in that video, I agree with. The little girls who have to go around sneaking around, they getting snubbed. And y'all know exactly what I mean. You know, and then when they get older, like a lot of y'all grown women now have friends, female friends who can never find a man or are always single, or you know what I'm saying, or they're always meeting the bad one or the not the right one. And that's because once they finally enter whatever age their parents feel like they're old enough to date, which is usually after they're technically adults anyway, they don't know how to have healthy interactions with men, with respectful men. They don't know how to be courted because they're used to being sneaking around or being, you know, felt on or whatever else, as opposed to little girls who had the boy who came to the house and asked permission to take her to the dance or take her to the movies or the football game or whatever. You know, those little girls grow up and understand what courtship and what being dated really means. Whereas the girls who had to sneak around now, you know, they're in their early 20s even. They're grown women now. And within 2 to 3 weeks, they trying to have sex. And y'all really don't get that. Within a couple of months of knowing somebody, and I don't care what nobody say, if you're really trying to be courted and trying to have a courtship and trying to date somebody, even within the first few months, no, y'all should not.
I don't want to be perceived as materialistic, but I think that I deserve a woman of my caliber and what I represent.
Well, hold up. I gotta go cut this TV off right quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
And who I
Good.
Present myself as, I definitely feel like I deserve the finer things in life. And I don't think that a 9 to 5 man can't give me that, but I just feel like that just doesn't align with what I'm trying to go for in life. And I feel like I've settled for that, but I'm no longer. I'm no longer willing to negotiate that or compromise with a 9 to 5 guy anymore, just because I know that I'm worth a little bit more.
Hey, what's going on, good people? This is Tori with Dating Right, back at you once again with
I bet she's single
video. And in this particular video, we're going to be checking out a interview that was done on the 8 at the Table channel. I'm going to leave a link down below where you can go check them.
Hey, that's Dating Right, but we're going to get straight to it.
Humble young lady.
Hey, we're going to get straight to it.
Than the scheduled 9 to 5 guy, man. So,
okay,
I want to be able to take vacations when I want with you, and you're not able to do that. Or I'm able to, you know, buy different things. And I don't want to be perceived as materialistic, but I think that I deserve a woman of my caliber and what I represent and who I present myself as, I definitely feel like I deserve the finer things in life. And I don't think that a 9-to-5 man can't give me that, but I just feel like that just doesn't align with what I'm trying to go for in life. And I feel like I've settled for that, but I'm no longer. For you. I'm no longer willing to negotiate that or compromise with a 9-to-5 guy anymore, just because I know.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, myself, like, cause like I said, I'm transitioning out of the military right now, and because I'm just at the point of my life to where I'm like, bro, I'm not listening to nobody ever again. Like she said, bro, I can't go on vacation when I want to. When I want to do anything, I gotta ask daddy, can I go? If I want to go to the bathroom, I gotta ask daddy, can I go? So like what's my man Dame Dad say? He's like, having a job is like having a boss is like calling another man daddy. You feel what I'm saying? Whenever I want to go to Jamaica with my wife, I gotta ask daddy. Whenever I want to do this, I gotta ask him. That's why I'm sick and tired of this 9-to-5, bro. I'm out. So I can kind of see where she coming from that perspective. But I feel as if, yeah, I can understand that because I'm feeling the same way, bro. That job life. As soon as I get out, I'm never working a job again, ever. Why you think I'm going so hard on YouTube and then I got my other streams of income? I'm not working a job ever again, bro. I'm not, bro. No, like Dame Dad said, working a job is like, having a boss is like calling another man dad, bro. So I kind of understand that, but let's keep watching what she's talking about.
That I'm worth a little bit more.
Okay, and I understand that, and I'm sure that there are a lot of women who feel like that, who actually share your sentiment, right? And so, what I want to know, from a male's perspective, try to understand a woman like you a little bit more is, you don't want a 9-to-5 guy, right?
No.
So what is it exactly that you're aiming for right now, currently in your life?
So what I'm interested in is an entrepreneur and a bank investment guy, or someone in real estate, or someone within the entertainment industry, someone who
Now, I would say this, it's okay for her to want that type of guy if she is that type of woman. I feel like if she's in real estate, if she's an entrepreneur, she bringing her own money to the table, she doing all that, I think it's okay for her to say, hey, I want a guy who's kind of doing the same thing doing the same thing I do so we can move on the same schedule. That's fine, but if you just a woman that ain't got none, you think you pretty, just because you pretty, you can go get somebody who got money just so you can be taken care of because you think you deserving of it just because you're pretty, then that's where a problem lies. You feel what I'm saying? But we'll hear where she's coming from.
Make their own schedule and able to do their own things while able to make their own money and make their own schedule as well. I'm interested in that because I feel like that's what I'm worth.
Okay, so apparently
what she's worth. Why is you worth that? Like, I heard her say that multiple times. I feel like I'm worth what? Why? What do you bring? Like, why are you worth this? Who are you? You haven't said that. You just said, I just feel like this is what I'm worth. Like, why? You feel me? This is what get me with some of these women, bro. They get on my nerves with this. Why are you worth this? Tell me.
He's been with 9-to-5 guys in the past, and she feels that she settled for that. And she's at a point where she no longer wants to settle for that. So after being with 9-to-5 guys, they had her such at the bottom and could not just up and go on vacation, up and move and shake around. And we all know the guys that are not working 9-to-5. I know she's talking about entrepreneurs and certain guys that run companies, but in reality, she's talking about drug dealers. She's talking about the scammers.
Yeah, I understand that. I can feel that. I'm pretty sure that's what she's talking about. She's talking about guys, you feel me, that's in the street. That, to me, that's the only type of woman, like, man, that I can see her, feel me, with. You know what I'm saying? She's saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm used to these type, you know. But I'm like, I'm wondering, like, who has she dated that is of that status? You know what I'm saying? Like, she might be talking about the drug dealer or whatnot. Because women like this, bro, steer clear from them And her only thing is that she feel like she's worth it. Why? No, I guess she gonna tell us, I guess.
Talking about the people that live a fast lifestyle. Let's not get it twisted. She's not talking about no CEOs that's running major tech companies. Her worth need to be with a man that can just up and go. Let's keep it real.
I want to be able to vacation when I want to vacation. I want to be able to buy the things that I want to buy. And also my partner.
Okay, go make some money and buy what you want to buy. So you referring like everything you want to be able to buy on the man. You putting that on him now. You want to be able to buy what you want to buy with his money? But you're worth what? All right, I'm done. We're gonna watch it. I'm sorry.
And understand my value and my worth, and not necessarily saying that my value and my worth is based on materialistic things, but it's just that like I want to be spoiled. I want to be treated like a princess. I want to be treated like I am that girl. And I think that, you know, especially with the social media, generation, we see all the finer things and we see people living the life, and I'm not like, you know, just totally.
They be capping. A lot of them people on social media be capping. So if you're a female who actually look at that and live your life based on what you see on social media, hey, don't date that type of female, guys. I'm telling you, get away from her. I got this ad. I'm sorry, bro. Nigga, hey, we gotta get paid.
Infatuated with those things, I know that real life exists and I know that real problems exist, but I just think that, like, you know, I want to be able to travel when I want and have good weather and see good weather, or have fun when I want to, and I want my partner to be able to provide those things for me, because I provide those things for myself.
Now look, we're gonna give her some credit. She's not trying to be arrogant.
Okay, she got me with that. She got me. She doing it for herself, so I can see. Like I'm with her on that. I thought she was just trying to mooch, but apparently she's an entrepreneur. She can provide the type of life by herself for herself. So I don't see anything wrong with her. I don't see anything wrong with her. I don't see anything wrong with her wanting a man who was on the same playing field as her. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You feel me? I didn't know she was on that type time.
She's not trying to be all boastful. She's not trying to act like she's all that, fellas. This lady's just simply saying that she don't want a 9-to-5 man. She feels as if they are not on her level. She also brought up the point that she knows what she brings to the table. Let's see if she knows what she brings to the table. And she keeps talking about her worth.
Yeah.
No disrespect to this lady. She's a nice looking woman, but she's pretty average, I guess I can say. She has a bunch of makeup on right now, and I guess she's about a
Come on, guys.
6 or 5.
I'm up. You feel me? I'm trying to help.
Oh, it's amazing, but she
right? And don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to put you on the spot here. And what I'm talking about is that I hear this a lot, right? Like what we deserve, right? Versus what we can also give back, or strikingly two different things.
Yeah.
Right? And what about what the man deserve in this relationship? Do you ever think about it, and what do you think it is?
So I would say to that is I'm very giving, and I want to see people do well around me, and I also want those around me to feel appreciated. So I don't want them to ever feel like they're being used, or, you know, like I'm just using them. I want them to feel appreciated and like the energy is being reciprocated.
Okay.
So I definitely make sure that even if I don't have it, I make sure that I'm going to spend my last on you. You probably don't know that it's my last, but I'm going to make sure that I make you feel special in those ways that I like to feel special. And hopefully my love language is your love language, but even if it's not, I'm going to attend to it.
That sounds ridiculous. I get the sentiment involved with that. Oh, I'm going to take my last dollar and give it to you if you don't have that last dollar. But how realistic is that? You talking about a man that make 100?
She really contradicted herself really bad there, because she don't want a 9-to-5 guy. She want a guy that is wealthy and an entrepreneur, but she's willing to give her last. Bro, if you get with an entrepreneur who got money, you ain't gonna have to ever give a last. Nothing. You know, that's definitely a contradiction.
$1,000 every 30 days. And she may make only $2,000 to $3,000 every 30 days. Like, you will never be in that situation with this particular high value man. Like, I get the point.
Right now is that we have a lot of audience members who are regular 9-to-5 guys, right? And we have a lot of mothers who are 9-to-5 mothers. And the problem I'm having with this is this concept of like, we have to be here in order to fulfill this, right? And don't get me wrong, you have your qualities and you set them according to who you are. I have my qualities and I set them to according to who I am, and likewise with our audience. But the thing about, I guess what I'm trying to ask you is that,
My dog keep bothering me.
why is it that a 9-to-5 guy can't give you those things?
A 9-to-5 guy can definitely give me those things, but it's just like this. If I'm not willing to compromise with that anymore. I'm not.
Why is that?
Because I've done that in the past and I know where that led me to. And I don't want to be a type of person that I'm just letting my past, dictate my future. But I'm also realistic, and I've given people the benefit of the doubt and allowed men to come into my space and they're not where I am, or, just giving me the bare minimum. I don't think that the bare minimum excites me anymore. It actually doesn't. And I never want to be the person to let a guy down or to let someone feel like they're not doing enough. I always want you to feel like you're doing enough and like you're comfortable. But I think that that's my problem. And I feel like women should stand true to their expectations and what they believe in, like I said, their expectations. So it's just like, if you feel like you deserve this, and stand on that and stick to your script. And that's what my dad always told me, like, stick to your script, make sure that you do this and do that and do this and do that. And I have not done that. I've just stuck to the bare minimum, and I've been okay with that because that's what somebody offered me. But just because somebody's offering you something, that doesn't mean that it's just that. It's just a cap to that. No, that's just that person. And I think that a lot of women settle for those circumstances because, like, for me, in my experiences, before my ex-boyfriend, I didn't have anybody like him. So when he was doing things for me and everything like that, I didn't have that ever. So I was just like, wow, this is a lot. Like, I was surprised, but I was also enthusiastic, and I was happy and genuinely, like, grateful. But also I knew that I wanted a little bit more. But then it's a part of me that felt like maybe I was asking for too much. But now that I'm out of that situation, I understand, like, I wasn't asking for too much. I should have just stuck to my boundaries.
I really don't know, like, what is it? Like, what is enough? Like, what is it she's looking for? She haven't really explained it.
Hearing her talk about this bare minimum and what she got to...
Like, she really hasn't explained exactly what, besides materialistic stuff.
You don't just settle for what someone's giving you. And I think that that's important. So yeah, I think that stick to your script, set boundaries with all your relationships and what your expectations are, and you'll get what you want. You'll get what you deserve based on how you treat a person. And men know.
I wonder if she got what she deserves. I'm wondering, like, anybody know her Instagram? Y'all find her for me, and let's see if she got with what she deserved. You feel me? Or if she's still single.
On how you treat them, if they want to take you seriously or not.
Okay, I understand that. So are you, based on what you're saying, is that you pretty much have it, you're pretty much well-rounded in who you are, and you understand yourself and what you want? Or are you getting what you want right now?
I am not getting what I want right now, which is surprising. But I.
That's what I just said. Is you getting what you like? Is that even? Is it even? Does it even exist? What you want?
It's crazy because the initial talk.
So, and I'm sorry to cut you off, right? So the question was, are you getting what you want right now, right? And you just said, no, you're not.
No.
Okay, and so you're following a script, and you're doing everything that you were taught. You miss what your previous boyfriend, right, the person you were dating, was doing for you. And it's fair to say that you missed that because he treated you in a way that was the crown jewel. It's fair to say that he put you on a pedestal.
Yeah.
And you missed that in a relationship. And you haven't been getting that anymore.
But she said even in that relationship, she wanted more. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard her say.
Guy was he? Was he a 9-to-5 guy? Was he a basketball player? Was he a football player? Was he an actor?
Well, he was definitely a 9-to-5 guy, but I do realize after that relationship that I definitely do want a little bit more. I do appreciate everything that he's done for me and how he acted and, you know, was with me in that relationship. But I definitely want my next partner. I think relationships is about growing and learning from your past experiences and learning from, you know, what you will tolerate and what you wouldn't. And I think that it's a lot of things that I wouldn't tolerate that he did. And it's a lot of things that I did appreciate that he did. And yeah, I want someone, I don't expect a perfect guy, but I just want someone who is very supportive and just reassure me that they're 100% interested in me.
Wow. What she just said sounded like she need therapy.
She needs therapy.
Like
she needs
something there where she's like she need him to constantly let her know that he's 100% into her, always invested into her. I'm telling you, those are trigger words for someone that needs therapy.
That's it.
Okay. What do you think is the number one thing you're lacking emotionally and physically? What is it that you think personally that you are lacking emotionally and physically right now?
I don't know what I like physically, but I know back then when I was in a relationship, ladies, I just want to make a point. Do not ever lose yourself while you're in a relationship, because you will get to that point where you feel like, and I have friends who have had children and they feel like, I don't know who I am. I didn't even have a kid, and I feel like after that relationship, I felt like, who the hell am I? Like, why do I feel the way I feel? And I couldn't pinpoint it.
All right, gang, I'm gonna cut this video short right there.
All right, well, that's the end of the video, man. That's for video, but I'm finna wait. Hold up, y'all stay with me for. I'm finna figure out like who this chick is, so I can, so I can see if she's still single. So we finna come to the bottom of this. Oh, what the heck? There ain't even a video in the description. What this man got going on here? Well, man, I might have to do it the next video, man. I don't want to keep y'all here too long. Yeah, because I was going to find her. But, hey, man, y'all do that for me, man. See if y'all can find that girl, bro. Wait, hold up. One more second. Man, I can't find it. Man, hey, Sorry about it, man. I want to find her for y'all, see if she's single or not. Well, I'm gonna look. Probably another video. I'll figure it out. But hey, 200 family. Thank you guys for watching the video, man. See you guys next video. Let's get it.